ASL Prime League.
Guys, and welcome back to ASL Season 5 of Prime League, a Legacy of the Void Beta. Here we are in our second match of the night. It will be another TvZ. Here in the top left-hand corner, or just the left-hand side of the map, from Root Gaming, it is MaSa, the blue Terran player. Oh, we can't hear you, Chig.
Tonight is going to be spawning down here in the bottom right of Bridgehead. He's the Red Zerg representing Team Acer. It's Nerchio.
He was just commenting on before the match that over there in Poland, it is in the middle of the night. Feeling pretty sleepy, but feeling a little bit confident. Little shaky, he was saying. What?
All right. Okay. It's a little past.
He actually.
I think it's like 3 or 4 or 5 a.m. in Poland.
I'm just saying like what he wrote in chat to me. So to him that may be the middle of the night. We don't know. We don't know how late Nerchio sleeps into. So we'll have to see. But looks like we're gonna see a Reaper fast expand, but kind of a actually it could be more than that, but he needs something to compensate. Maybe he's just gonna be like you can't do anything in the early game, kind of the way that a lot of Zergs can hatch first and it honestly isn't greedier. I mean, that's not a good example, but some situations as Zerg you can kind of take a hatch or a third hatch and it's not actually that greedy. It's gonna be a Marine from MaSa. This is interesting.
Yeah, this could be cool. Obviously he gets a lot more gas, so I think he's going to be throwing down his factory pretty quickly. He's actually even taking a second gas, so yeah, with 100 gas up now, there's the factory queued up. And just in time, the Marine pops out and actually denies the scout, so maybe that's the build MaSa's going for. He's just trying to make sure gets a couple Marines early on for defense and for denying scouting, and then it goes into whatever he wants as quickly as possible. With that second gas, could be Banshees, could be Liberators, could be another factory and a bunch of Blue Flame, Hellbats, or Yuns. But Nerchio, in response, has thrown down his third hatch.
Mm-hmm. And just a note, I think these Lings may be able to get into the main because I don't think that's an actual wall, next to the racks at least. I don't think it's a wall. We'll have to see how that actually pans out, though. And I mean, if they see the second gas, that is huge. That will be really cool, nice little pickoff, but I doubt they will with the Marines there. And MaSa being a level he can, he should be fine. We'll see. They may be able to get under though. Well, won't quite happen. I guess we'll never know if that truly is a wall. But speed is only 6 seconds away. These Lings will be able to kind of patrol out the map and at least have some foreshadowing if the Hellions do move out, what he's going to use with that. Still, Nerchio, though, has a very nice control of the map with those overlords. Looks like he's going to just go roaches, which I think is just, safe thing. 3 base. You need to compensate for your greed, which roaches work out great.
Yeah, I mean, roaches are pretty good. On Bridgehead as well. That's a fairly decent map to play for slightly older, kind of more typical Roach Hydra style when it encounters a brief Vogue. The timing-based one, where you can go for a +1/+1 roach attack, and then 2/2 roach Hydra attack, and then like a 3/3 roach Hydra Viper attack or something. And Bridgehead with those back rocks provides you a couple of avenues that you can attack through, and it's a bit difficult to set up bunkers and siege tanks.
The Lings!
The Lings, actually, yeah, they're going to get surrounded on quite a few of these Hellions. 3 Hellions go down, and there's more than enough Lings to chase down this 4th one as well, so that's an uncharacteristic misstep there by MaSa.
But already, MaSa has a Liberator out on the map. He may have just been doing something with that, and it's going to be sent over. That third base is incredibly opened up. I mean, you have the high ground just above it, and not only that, the Lings go down. The Hellions are going to be able to go into the main wherever they want. There is the Overlord by Nerchio, instantly knowing he has to get there, and the Ravagers, good, they will barely not actually be able to kill it before it does kill a Queen. Did it get any workers right there? I don't think. No workers. So he's got to be careful. It's low in health, but still, it's going to be able to box out units as much as it wants, and it's opened up an avenue for the Hellions to run by and not be worried about roaches or these Ravagers.
Yeah, for sure. I think that Queen was actually a victim of auto-inject, as it got into the wrong position. It was being given a command, but oh man, there's quite a few dead workers. And MaSa, one of the things I quite like what he's doing is he's almost constantly repositioning this Liberator. So he's never just kind of leaving it in one place and just going like, well, you know, it'll deny mining until it dies. He's paying attention to it, and he's gonna be able to get away from that corrosive bile just barely. And with the buff to Liberator unsiege time, pardon me, they can, if you are paying attention, they can move before the corrosive hits, which is nice.
They gotta be careful, but they can do that. I would have liked to see those Liberators try to kill the Overlord that was at that base, maybe to buy themselves some more time. But for now, Nerchio is actually pushing across the map, and there's the one Overlord of him trying to check out what's going inside the base. There is Marines back at home for MaSa, and I think MaSa's gonna be fine because of the Liberators. It's just gonna be, where does he actually decide to take this engagement? He's got his third base down, and he wants to keep that alive. Doesn't quite have enough Marines, but with the Hellbats and everything, he should be okay. We'll see where he actually positions these Liberators, though.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Nerchio trying to zone MaSa's army out with those Ravagers, but the Liberators, they do a little bit of a better job of that zoning than Ravagers can. Still, though, it's pretty good, and he's actually managed to set that third CC on fire, so MaSa's going to have to bring some SCVs down there to repair it pretty shortly. Here's one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he will have to do that. Thankfully, though, for MaSa at this point, I mean, I don't think any of the upgrades really have kicked in at all for the Roaches of Nerchio. We see Roach Speed is not yet done, plus 1/1, and actually it's going to be Melee from Nerchio is not done either, so maybe he's going to favor... Oh, actually it's going to be Infestation Pit for Nerchio, so I guess just putting that extra gas into the quicker Infestation Pit, going like... I don't know, what would you say out of that Ling... Infestor? Maybe, I doubt Swarmhost. I highly doubt Swarmhost, I'll say.
I don't think Swarmhost, but...
yeah, no. As I say that, I was like, actually, I highly doubt, like it's not going to be Swarmhost, but there is the possibility.
Theoretically, it could be. Bridgehead is one of the few maps where Swarmhosts are actually viable, I guess, but still, this is really painful for Nerchio. An entire mining base of workers all goes down before he can get his army in position, and even then, without the upgrades on these Roaches, they just don't do so hot. So three Marines go down for 26 workers and like 3 Roaches. So fantastic job there by MaSa.
The majority of that also was from that one Hellbat picking up 6 kills, just kind of roasting everything it could. But now, pulled back, he's gonna do what I guess is gonna be a little bit of a surround, or actually just going for the counter aggression. But at the same time, MaSa's moving out. Actually, in the middle of the map right now, he's got to be really careful to get the siege tanks up. And not quite gonna do it yet. Just gonna be unsieged. I guess they're pretty good that way either. But there's the siege. Bile is good enough to buy them a little bit of a time. Corrosive Bile is quite good too, though. No Corrosive Bile upgrade, nothing like that to really be able to outrange them. But one medevac will be able to pick it up. And actually now, I'm kind of worried for MaSa, even though he's got this drop.
Yeah, this drop is doing a lot of damage, but Nerchio, some great Corrosive Bile right in between those siege tanks there. And yeah, he's going to have to micro these siege tanks away with his medevacs. But instantly one dies, another one just barely saved. And it looks like MaSa's just about going to be able to fend this off. But another wave of reinforcements is coming in.
Yeah, and these Lings do have plus 1/1, so they are very scary to deal with, but there's not quite as many, and they're just going one by one. At the moment, it is 41 drones to 59 SCVs plus the mules, so we do see MaSa with a little bit of a lead. Yeah, if he just hold, he takes the win, and there I presume it was MaSa.
It's TvZ, and down here in the bottom right, it's Root Gaming's Blue Terran MaSa.
And his opponent in the top left-hand corner, currently down 1-0, the red Zerg player from Poland and representing Team Acer, it is Nerchio. The winner of this game, if it is MaSa, he will move on to play Semper in the winner's match. And it looks like MaSa, he knows that, and I mean, he's gunning for the win. The Overlord of Nerchio is not quite going to scout it. He could realign it, but I doubt it will. I doubt that will be the case. This will be a hatch first from Nerchio, and then pool gas. I mean, maybe some Banes against this, but he's not going to have enough time. This is just a straight-up good old proxy 2 racks.
Yeah, and this is a bad situation from Nerchio, or for Nerchio. MaSa wants to close this out as quickly as possible, and Reapers are going to be his weapon of choice. And Nerchio, having gone hatch, gas, pool, his Lings are going to be out as late as possible to get. No drone scout. The Overlord scout didn't check the proxies. No drone scout to check the proxies. It would be extremely impressive if Nerchio held this.
Yeah, not only that, but a second gas and a third Rax, as you can see going down. This is a Reaper push. This is the truest Reaper push you can imagine. Nerchio, not only that, but also does put 3 drones into gas. I mean, he is going to try. Four Rax. That I guess. I mean, if you're going to go for the second gas, why not? Really, like honestly, why not? But what does it say for Nerchio is that okay, there he gets gas and just leaves one in. This first Reaper. I mean, it looks like it could just be a scouting Reaper. The second, I'd like to see the second two pile up to a third. Is it really too early? I think it's just barely. No, I think it's just barely on time.
I don't know. It's difficult. I don't know like the void timing so well, but it seems a little too early for me. But I don't know how well Nerchio knows like the void timings either. But we'll see. He's gonna focus down these Lings and hasn't lost a Reaper yet, but the Queen's just about to pop. If he overextends a little too far, could be a bit dangerous. Oh, the auto-inject actually stops the Queen from attacking for a crucial couple of seconds, giving MaSa time to react. Yes, be so careful with that one Reaper. The KD8 charge nearly pushed the Queen close enough to do some damage to it, but now it's going to start healing. It's going to be in a much more comfortable position.
Not only kind of ruining the micro of these Queens, but remember, if they're injecting, they do not have that transfuse. Nerchio's got to be so careful to do that, because now we see one Queen only on 15 health. Easily, this amount of Reapers can snipe that. So for now, Nerchio, I mean, he's at a scary position, not making drones, not worrying about drones. He needs to get up as many Lings as he can and almost be able to kill it with those KD8 charges. 10 more Lings on the way. Metabolic boost is 1 second away, so these Lings are actually going to start being able to deal with them, but looks like MaSa is maybe looking to do some bunker. Oh, no bunker shenanigans.
Oh, there's a lot of Lings. They're going to... Oh, nice little couple KD8 charges are going to stop them, and maybe MaSa can actually get away with a couple of Reapers here, but as you say, Metabolic boost is finished, and Nerchio's going to pump out Lings as quickly as possible. But this is 4x Reaper. There's a lot of Reapers finishing every production cycle. 3 more join, and MaSa, despite having lost 3 Reapers, he's currently sitting at 6, which is still a pretty comfortable number. And there's another one just about to finish.
Yeah, it is a very comfortable number, especially when 4 more are on the way. MaSa is completely going into this, and barely. MaSa will get a wall up at home for those Lings. It will be the CC, and it's got a lot of health, but nothing to test into Lings. These Reapers need to do as much as they can, and I mean, there's honestly enough to start doing that. There's no production at home, and that production on the other side of the map is all MaSa has. I think he'll be fine with SCVs, but he's got to be careful about micro.
Yeah, he has to be a bit careful. KD8 charges don't quite hit anything there, and he gets a couple of bits of damage down the Queen, and good focus fire there from Nerchio, but he loses 2 of the Queens to the KD8 charges, and it's snowballing out of control. Too many Lings sent back, and Nerchio has nothing at home to defend. He's going to lose his natural base mining. The Lings that spawn there are going to get easily picked off before the ones from the main can come to reinforce, and not a single Reaper goes down. A cancel on that building in the natural, and 14 Lings in production, but actually Nerchio has broken through into MaSa's main base, but it's not enough. GG!
Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to support the ASL by hitting the button now.